The doctor's words echoed in the silent room like a death sentence. 1 week, maybe less, that was all the time the triplets had left, and no amount of money, influence, or power could change it, or so everyone believed. Adrian Blackwood, a self-made millionaire who had built empires from nothing, stood frozen beside the hospital window, staring down at the city lights that once bowed to his command but now felt utterly useless. His 3 daughters, Lily, Rose, and Ivy, lay frail and pale in their beds behind him, their tiny chests rising and falling with effort, their once bright eyes dulled by a rare and mysterious illness that no specialist could fully cure. Adrian had lost his wife years ago, and those 3 girls were his entire world, the only thing that gave meaning to his relentless pursuit of success. He had flown doctors in from around the globe, funded experimental treatments, and emptied bank accounts that most people could never imagine, yet nothing worked. Every nanny quit within days, unable to bear the looming tragedy or the strict, suffocating atmosphere of despair that filled the mansion. Then, with only 7 days left, she arrived. Her name was Clara, quiet, unassuming, no impressive resume, no references from elite families, just calm eyes and a gentle voice that somehow felt different from the start. Adrian nearly sent her away, but something in the way she looked at his daughters, not with pity, but with fierce tenderness, made him pause. From the very first night, Clara refused the luxurious guest room and slept on the floor beside the triplets' beds, humming soft lullabies his late wife used to sing, songs no one else should have known. She adjusted their routines, not with medicine, but with touch, warmth, and unwavering presence, talking to them as if they were already strong and whole, telling them stories of futures filled with laughter, sunlight, and freedom. The doctors scoffed when they saw her methods, calling them meaningless comfort, yet on the second day, Lily smiled for the first time in weeks. On the third day, Rose asked for food. On the fourth day, Ivy sat up on her own. Adrian watched in disbelief, torn between hope and terror of losing it again. Clara spent hours researching quietly, combining forgotten holistic practices, gentle physical therapy, precise nutrition, and something no chart could measure, absolute devotion. She noticed patterns the doctors missed, reactions to stress, to fear, to loneliness, and she removed those poisons one by one. She turned the sterile sickroom into a place of warmth, light, and love, opening curtains, letting sunshine touch their skin, laughing with them even when her own eyes filled with tears at night. By day 6, the doctors returned, stunned by test results they could not explain. Inflammation was down, vital signs stabilizing, the countdown seemingly reversed. Adrian confronted Clara, demanding to know who she really was, accusing her of hiding some miracle cure, but she only smiled softly and said, "Sometimes the body just needs a reason to stay." On the 7th day, the day they were supposed to die, the triplets walked, unsteady but alive, into the garden, their laughter cutting through the mansion like a rebirth. The impossible had happened. Weeks later, medical journals tried to rationalize it, but no explanation was ever enough. Adrian offered Clara money beyond imagination, but she refused, asking only to stay with the girls. Over time, the cold mansion became a home again, and Adrian, once ruled by fear and control, learned to breathe, to trust, and to love beyond logic. He eventually realized the truth no fortune had ever taught him, that miracles don't always arrive as grand inventions or powerful drugs. Sometimes they come quietly, in the form of a person who refuses to give up when everyone else already has. And if this story touched your heart, if you believe in hope when the world says there is none, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because more powerful stories like this are waiting for you, and the next one might change the way you see everything.